Hello, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome to your reading for this month. Let's jump into it and see what's coming your way. I have here, there's a tears, it's not a tears of joy, it's a pathway opening actually here. And this seems like towards the end of the month. It's like the third week timeline. And I see someone standing here, walking away though. It's a masculine figure. You can see the head right there, the head of this person. They're walking away, which is going to be the new pathway for you. This can be maybe someone leaving your life. This can be maybe someone leaving and opening up a position for you. This is outside of your comfort zone, so you might not be aware of that. So this actually happened to me years ago. I was looking for a fashion job out of school, and it was really tough market. And then I found this position and I loved it. I loved working there. And I worked there for a long time. With the designer, I worked for like 4 or 5 years. So in different companies. And what happened is she told me after I started working 6 months later, she told me that she used to have an assistant before me and that they didn't get along well. Okay. And they didn't click perfectly, basically. So she had to leave. And after she left, she put an ad. Okay. So there's someone, this doesn't mean that somebody has to lose what they're doing their job. She told me she found a better place in another company. But the thing is here, the point is, someone walking away is not always the worst thing to happen to you. It can be someone actually leaving their position to open up space for you. Okay, so consider it in that direction. Think it in that direction. It's not about someone leaving is actually something negative. I see there are two opening light sources in your heart space. One of them has a crescent moon. This can be a legal accomplishment for you. This can be a victorious moment, getting a legal paper approved. Let's see if we have any. We have one right here, which has many faces on there. One face right there kind of looks like, to me, a devil with, okay, I'm trying to figure out, is this the nose? Is this the face? There's a face right here. You can see the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. This can be a Capricorn energy. This can be someone who is work-oriented, job-oriented person who is only focused on getting things done, and that can create maybe a little bit turmoil within you. But overall, the ones that I know, the Capricorns and Pisces, can get along really well. So this person can be someone then you can take it and follow as a leader as well. And the thing they're focusing on, they have a light aura. It's not like a dark negative aura. It can be like, because they're extremely focused on what they're doing, they might have the Capricorn, the devil energy, but it doesn't mean this is a bad thing. And the pathway is opening through that. So it can be this person's desire to get passion to get things done might be also finding you if you're looking for a job. This can even be someone who wants to invest in the new things. If you have a new idea or a business idea or a book, it can be something like that. I keep coming up with the same examples, but you can reinterpret the examples. This can be a person. I feel like this is a material thing though, even though this is not the money and success reading. This is a material thing. This is not emotional. This is not romantic thing. But it can also have give you an idea of what you truly want from life, out of relationships, out of like a material thing. So what do you want to experience? Okay. I see here within the first week, there's a conversation happening. Somebody's giving you a blessing. You can see they have like kind of like a microphone in their hand and giving it a blessing with a microphone. And this actually, maybe some of you wants to go on a stage and talk to people, teach, because those are all stages, even though we don't pursue it that way, that you get on the stage and you speak to many children, which is, I feel like even teaching to children is the hardest compared to teaching to like students of like university students, because they're like, they're there with their own will. But the children, most of the time, they're not there because they want to go to school. So I feel like here some of you are getting on the stage, but getting a blessing from someone. This can be getting like a license approval, handing over the microphone, can be like taking over the microphone from someone who has been doing this for a while. And it seems like this is happening really fast. I see there's a face of somebody here kind of like smiling, or maybe even like I see a Mona Lisa smile there. You might have a little bit nostalgia maybe of graduation, or because you're leaving something in the past and you need to now pick up the torch and run with it. And also you are smiling because you're happy. Now you're gonna have the chance to get the chance to do your own thing. I see here there are two legal papers split up by a legal pathway, a road. So the pathway can be the opportunity or a travel. Maybe you're going to leave your current space and move to another place. And these two papers can be related to that. Papers can be plane tickets, or can be a lease, offers, contracts coming forward. And I see there's someone's face right here. In one of them is a curious man looking at you, and the second one has an owl. So the curiosity can be logic, can be research, can be analytics, analyzing everything all the time. And the owl can be symbolizing someone with a heightened intuition, and they go by intuition. Even though there's some knowledge in there, they go by intuition. This is a point of choosing for you. How you want to lead your life. You want to go the pathway of logic and research and information, or you want to go intrinsically or instinctively to not instinctively to the places that you want to go. This can be the options given to you, or this can be the people coming across, or the opportunities coming across your way. After you choose, I feel like I see there's a king standing up here. He has a ballerina behind him, even like a ballet. I think it's called the male one. And this can be an artistic space some of you are walking into, can have some dancing, physical movement in there. And I see a letter Y, can be in the first name or the last name of this person. I see H like Harry and Wyatt. So it can be in the name of the place that they're running. So they're standing in front of you, and there is a pathway above them. So this can be above them, meaning being the higher person. I feel that energy here. I do not usually interpret this that way, but here it came to me. And I feel like you're going to have someone in your pathway standing. This person might have the energy of, oh, this is my territory. Instead of trying to fight or try to demolish the system, which Pisces that I know don't really have that kind of spirit. They do not do that because they create their own pathway, their own system, if the authority is not aligning with them. And there is this pathway up here leads to your own pathway. So you might have to carve your own way out of here. Okay, own way of doing things, or figuring out how to get out of the situation to create your own pathway here. I see when you do, you're accomplishing that because there's a number 3 here. This is the creativity moment that you're going to experience. There's a smiling face. You're going to, and I see a baby here giving you a flower. This can be even someone that will give you like a gift, and or it's going to be a sign that you're on the right pathway. Okay, receiving a flower, a little flower even, it can be a little sign here that you can observe. I see there's a woman smiling here behind the baby. This can be a creative person that you're going to be working along the way with, or this can be you cultivating your creative powers, coming up with creative ideas. The other day I saw in the comments, which really in another video, I felt really upset about it. I mean, this lady, I think lady, maybe gentleman, name is gender neutral, said that they've been looking for work and applying to like 600 different places, and they couldn't really come up with something. The thing here, now it's coming to me at this moment, because I felt sad, but I didn't think about why is this happening. This is a lady is creative here, leaning backwards. She's comfortable. She knows what she's doing, and because she's in the right place in the right time. And it's like I felt for a second came to me, it's if you're applying to um like engineer job with a chef's or a cook resume, that is not going to really get you the thing. Okay, so it's about being reasonable, first of all, not unreasonable, being on the same track. Okay, so adjusting things around. You can adjust your things, you can adjust your resume. I can, like, let's say if this is about construction engineering or construction, you probably screwed some things in the past, maybe just use some like the hammer and hang up some paintings, and those can be the skills that can be added in there. Okay, those are the related things. And if you are looking for something but going with an unrelated resume or unrelated idea into the interview, that can really push you out of that space. Okay, it's about being in the same energy field. And with this lady's creative output and the laughing and enjoyable attitude, laid back, comfortable, she is in the zone of what she's desiring. I gave this as an example, is looking for a job, but it can be about manifesting love, achieving success in certain things that you want to accomplish. Like, first you need to align with the idea. First you need to believe yourself that this is available to you, this is possible for you. And then actually that belief guides us towards the direction that we do what's necessary to get that in without even realizing that we're doing it. Okay, so I see here that's what the attitude is that you are embodying. When you do, the path is actually clear. I even see that you're picking up a mushroom. Mushroom can be symbolizing a resource, abundance resource that has the ability to grow in your position, in your situation. Okay, and I see someone with the horns again here. The horns can be the Capricorn, but they have like this nose as the seahorses. So this can be someone like a mix of Capricorn and seahorse is the water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone loving, supportive of your cause. And it seems like they are going to also like hand you a torch, or maybe they're illuminating pathway for you with their torch that they have in their hand. Okay, it can be someone that you can take as an example. I know this reading is extremely specific. You can reinterpret the symbols however it applies to you in the situation. And I come up with the examples that I come up with was job related, but maybe you're going through like a retirement stage. So it can also be interpreted in a way that looking for, or maybe it's just doing the things that you want to do, or researching the things that you want to do during your retirement, rather than thinking about the things that are not really working out. Okay, I'm going to dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. I see a massive rock here splitting into half, so this can be something on your pathway. If you had anything blocking it, your desire coming slowly but surely. That rock is splitting into half is like a massive power. You might be feeling the change during this time. There's like divine power coming forward, and maybe things are aligning perfectly, or sometimes before things get better, the things get worse. If that's the case, that rock is standing on the pathway, just stand firmly and just stand firmly in the final outcome you desire, rather than thinking about the process and the align with the process. For sure, that's what I've been talking about. Align with the process, but do not just get stuck in that position. Just try to adjust yourself. Okay, I don't know why I keep talking about this. I usually don't really go into this kind of talks, but I feel like here there's something, a message coming from for someone specific. Okay, you're splitting the rock into half, and when you do, there's a conversation and communication line opening, and in between there is a smaller conversation happening here. You're relaying someone a message, and then that's bringing a better message to you. And I see there's a person here rising higher and showing you the higher pathway and upper way. So if there's someone suggesting along the way to you something, take that advice. Your energy field is intact, but it's not really expanding. So maybe it's good to just start looking for the pathways that will be expanding you, maybe even like through meditation, positive thinking, maybe even watching videos that are like watching the documentaries about the places that you want to visit. It can be really boosting your energy. I'm going to dive into your tarot now. We're going to look into where you are, where you're going, and the message coming forward, and the action maybe even you can take at this timeline. Let's see. Yourself currently, Ace of Wands. Seems like you're stepping into a new adventure, guys. It's just, it can be seeming like a regular, your routine life, but it is evolving into an adventure at this time. What you need to know is true love coming. Two of Cups most of the time can be interpreted as a relationship, perfect soul alignment, soulmate coming forward. But I've been listening to, not with the intention to find these kind of like information, but the information coming to me. Lately, the soulmates are not only limited to love affairs, they're all around us, and we have soul contracts with the soulmates, and they show up to actually help us evolve and love ourselves more, which and then spread that love more. It seems like this can be someone coming into your life reflecting that love back to you, and the message is that's the final purpose. That's the first and the final. Everything revolves around loving yourself and then reflecting that love outside. Okay, and this is going to be with the July. This is going to be your task here. This is the message. Focusing on more self-love. How can you love yourself more? Or if there is like a barrier in front of it, detecting that, observing that, and then pushing it away. What you need to do for a fresh start, we have here 8 of Swords energy. You might be feeling locked up in it. I feel in the original 8 of Swords, we don't really have anyone, okay, here helping you. But it seems like on this one, this is suggesting that if you're feeling trapped and limited, you can always ask for help, and the help will be given, okay? Help will be given either way, because we have angels, spirits, and guides. They're always with us, our higher self. They can send help, but we have free will on the planet Earth, and if you don't ask, you won't receive it. And this can be asking during prayer, or asking if you see someone or if you have someone in your life but you don't want to ask. This can be suggesting that it is going to help you break through from where you are, and it can be someone you have a soul contract with. Maybe they are there to help you here to this time. What does Spirit want you to know? We have the Chariot right here. The Chariot symbolizes actually moving forward, leaving the past behind, and galloping towards a new future. And the Chariot, we have even the Sphinx in front of him. I interpret them as horses, and horses indicate wish fulfillment, galloping towards a new future, creating a new structure for yourself, as well as becoming victorious in the war. We have the Hermit energy with the Ace of Wands. I feel like with the Hermit, you might be in the Hermit mood for a while. You are creating this like a idea of what you want to have, like how can I explain that? You have been contemplating about your desires, passions, what would you like to have that. That's what the Hermit energy. And when you put yourself in that zone through meditation, visualization, it seems like here you're going to get the inspiration and follow that. What do you need to know? We have Page of Pentacles. Some of you, love is coming, guys. Okay, Page of Pentacles indicates love, nurturing, care, appreciated, being appreciated. Also, some of you, this can be love. Also, Page of Pentacles can have the energy of starting something new as a financial endeavor, and this is going to end up being your soul's desire, soul purpose. Fresh start is coming forward, breaking free from receiving the help and breaking free from the bonds, mental bonds. And Ace of Swords is about speaking your truth, expressing yourself, your ideas, your creativity. And this expression doesn't have to be verbal. It can be through any creative output that you have, okay? What does the Spirit want you to know? You're going to, when you hit the road, when you start galloping towards your new future, Seven of Wands is like maybe dealing with opposition. Some people are going to, naysayers are going to come forward. They're going to be they're going to tell you, you can't manage that. You might have to fight them. But Four of Swords energy is telling you here, have strict boundaries. Say no, because boundaries are self-love as well. But the thing is, you don't have to deal with the past, the idea of the past, or reflection of others. Okay, because if they have a problem, it's their problem, unless you're violating their territory or boundaries. But if you're on your own pathway, you can take a nap on what they're saying. Just say no and then go do your own thing. Okay, we have your Magician and the Five of Swords want to come forward too. So that can, I feel like here you're going to make a lot of things happen. You're going to turn things around. There's a lot of miracles coming forward. Magician is the who makes the magic. Alchemist creates worlds out of, like, turns them out of nothing. I'm not gonna say out of nothing, because we have the law of equivalent exchange on the planet Earth. So what you put out is what you get back. So he turns something, iron, into gold. Okay, so you're having a transformation. But when you do, I tell you here, whoever is actually opposing to you, they might even put you in a position to feel left side outside. Okay, left outside in the cold. But I see Queen of Wands energy. You're not gonna care, which is good. They might even like tell people, oh, now they can't even talk to us anymore. This person is so cocky or whatever. The gossip can turn around like that. So this is basically telling you, do your own thing. You have the black cat, meaning you don't care what people think about what you're doing with your life. And even if you do currently, this is actually telling you they cannot really leave you outside in the cold, because there's still light inside of the church. So it's like a spiritual feeling, spiritually supported. When you feel that way, they're going to be the one actually staying outside. They're not going to be able to come in to new church that you're creating, the new sanctuary that you're creating. Okay, let's get to your oracle now. We're going to look into where you are, where you're leaning, what you left behind, and where you're going. Okay, let's see. This is the present moment. We have playing it safe. This is the present moment. So maybe that's what your intention is. That's why you don't want to go outside your comfort zone. It might be looking dangerous at this time. But the present, I feel like here, this has happened because of, hidden motivations. This is the past. But what happens here is, Two of Cups and Page of Pentacles is suggesting that even though this is something extremely fiery and outside your comfort zone, when you pursue that, you're going to realize it is something safe, because Page of Pentacles is all about safety. Pentacles energy is safety, groundedness, and taking your steps carefully. Okay, it's not something impulsive. You're going to recognize that. But you're playing safe because maybe in the past there were hidden motivations of maybe you allowed someone into your life and they had hidden motivations and that hurt you. Or maybe in your desires you had hidden motivations, you weren't honest with yourself, and that actually created some turmoil. But it seems like here it's time to let that go now, because we have ascended masters here. We have the Jesus, Buddha, and Krishna, all the divine beings we can call at our help at this timeline. They're supporting you. They're right there for you, which I love that. You see? Now I'm going to get to your spirit animal. I ask the best advice or guidance for my beautiful Pisces at this timeline through unconditional love. Thank you. I see a ferret holding their baby in your plate now. We have the penguin, the ferret too. This kind of looks like penguin too. No. A ferret holding a baby. This can be nurturing. You might receive some love and nurturing. The period of darkness that you have been experiencing now is passing. So the penguin energy is commitment energy, okay? They are committed to their partner. So this symbolizes that your commitment to your desire is actually going to pursue. It will prevail. And even if you have been through the dark time, this light is coming forward. So your commitment is going to pay off at the end of the day. So focus on the final outcome rather than the circumstances, because circumstances are going to align with your desires. I'm going to pull your final affirmation for this reading. You can use this throughout the month. You can do as a meditation. During your meditation, you can repeat it as a mantra if you have a meditation practice. Let's go. We have I am gentle, and Pisces, the ones that I know are gentle and beautiful hearts. I am gentle, kind, and comforting to my inner child as we uncover and release the old negative messages from family and society. I love that for you. I'm not restricted by limiting beliefs. Eight of Swords actually symbolizing that you are breaking free from some maybe thinking patterns this timeline. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. I hope you enjoy your reading. Thank you for sharing the sacred space with me. If this reading touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tap the bell so we can keep walking this journey together. Your energy means the world here, and until next time, take care of your beautiful soul. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.